Hello, this is Chiron Intuition, and I'm here to do a reading for the collective. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but if it does, take what goes, and please leave what does not. We have the World card here. Capricorn energy here. Let me get something here with the World. We have the King of Wands energy here. It could be a fire sign that is leaving something behind or closing the cycle out to something or finishing something up. What is this energy? And we have the Three of Wands here. Like somebody's leaving. It could be something about a Saturn return. It could be. Somebody's leaving an old phase. I mean, an old cycle, I should say. We have the Knight of Swords here and Page of Pentacles. Somebody could be trying to go toward a new idea or starting something new or a new income or a new way of doing something here. Someone's at the beginning of that. They see something old fading away, though. Okay, let me get something here with this. We have the Three of Swords energy here. So this is really hard for somebody to accept. Look at this Nine of Swords at the bottom. This is extremely hard for somebody to accept. That they have to leave something behind. It could be a relationship here. A Gemini. They have to leave something behind forever, for good. Like it's over. What is this energy here? We have the Nine of Pentacles energy here. Someone could feel like that was their Nine of Pentacles. Like, what are they going to do without this Nine of Pentacles? What are they going to do without these resources? What are they going to do without the fruits of their labor and all that? It's something here about that. Like, they're leaving that behind. It's not going to support them no more. What is this energy here with this? Yeah, the Devil. That's why. That's why the fuck it's not going to support them no more. Okay? Because there's some toxic shit going on here, and now it's time to pay. Okay, so somebody's out here getting desperate. That's what it is. We're getting desperate because the cycles is closing out here. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. Yeah, they trying to move this forward. They trying to make something work. But something might be a little bit too slow. We have the Two of Cups here. Somebody's trying to bring in a Two of Cups. Somebody's trying to bring in a Two of Cups, Lord. Lord. This is something here. Is somebody trying to bring in somebody to take care of them? They trying to manifest somebody that's going to take care of them. This person is trying to manifest somebody that's going to... I should just keep saying that shit the whole reading. This person is trying to manifest somebody that's going to try to take... That's going to fucking take care of them. Now. What is this energy? And they actively looking too. Look at them. They looking. Nah. That's some crazy shit right there. This person is so diabolical. This person is watching a cycle close. They have not learned their lesson. They haven't learned their damn lesson. They haven't. And that's a shame, because that's what the World card is about. It's about having you learn a lesson. It's not just the closing of the cycle. Because if you learn the lesson, you get the reward. You shouldn't have to look for nobody to take care of you if you did what the fuck you were supposed to do. Because if you did what you were supposed to do, it would be right there. But it's not right there, is it? So now you got to do some kind of bullshit to manifest somebody to make sure that you're good, because your old cycle ain't going to save your ass. Okay. What's this energy here with this? What is this? We have the Two of Pentacles energy here. Okay, what about this Two of Pentacles? So they at work. They working on this shit right here. Oh, they working on this shit right here. What is this energy here? Look at this. And it's not getting no fucking where. It's not getting nowhere. Five of Pentacles. It's broken. Something broken. Something not working. Something not popping. What's going on with that? What's this energy here with this? Somebody also feels like something of theirs could be going to another person. I don't know what that means. But they feel like something of theirs could be going to another person. That's what they feel like. And they're scared of that. We got the 10 of Pentacles energy here. Okay, what is this? I got to see the rest of this line, Lord. I got to see the rest of this line. And we got the Hermit. See, this is what they're looking for. This is what they're looking for. I told you that the Hermit was looking. So this is what they're looking for. They're looking for anybody that has something. Like they're trying to manifest this. They're trying to bring something in. They're trying to increase something. Something has to build. Yeah, High Priestess energy. Ooh. It's something about, okay, I feel like somebody's hiding something. They're hiding something. They're hiding something very vital here. Okay, about a death. They know about a death. They know about something here. They know about some dark shit. They know about something. These are water energies here. Pisces, Scorpio energy. Shit, Cancer too. It's somebody, I don't know if this is, I gotta look at this shit right here. Because they're looking for some type of death. They're looking for some type of ending. They know about something. They're hiding something behind like a mask. It's a lot of things going on behind them. What is this energy here? Okay. What's after this, Hermit? It's like they're looking for something. They're trying to increase something. They're looking for the evidence. We got Judgment. Yeah, they're not getting away with it. See, they thought they was going to get this. They thought fucking wrong. Okay? They thought. They did. But they thought wrong. They did. That is what they get. That's just unfortunate that the trumpet is going to sound right when they thought they was going to reap something. They're not reaping shit. They about to get reaped. We have the 4 of Cups energy here. What is this energy with the 4 cups? Let me get one more here. One more here. And we have the 4 of Wands energy here. No, there's something here. I feel like it's set in stone. I feel like they don't even know what they earned. They're like ignoring something, or they're trying not to remember something. They're trying to disconnect from something. No, they can't disconnect from that. They already know what that's about. We have Temperance energy here, Sagittarius here. I'm just saying, there's something here they're not getting away with. They're not getting away with that. Okay? What's this energy here? What is this energy here? We have the Empress here. Okay, what about this Empress? Taurus, Libra. Something about Venus. What is this? We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles here. Didn't I see this in this reading? I know I saw the Knight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. And I said somebody's trying to figure out a way to move forward with this idea to plant the seeds. They're trying to figure out, they're actively using their mind to try to figure out how they can plant this seed against this Empress. Or they're trying to, I don't know if they're trying to get this Empress pregnant, or they're trying to root this Empress. They're trying to root them. They're trying to, you know, maybe some love magic or some shit. I don't fucking know what they doing to this Empress, but they doing something to this Empress out here. Because Judgment is here, and they think they're going to get away with it, but they're not. Okay? It's something here about the chickens coming home to roost. And I don't even say things like that. I don't even say things like that, but you got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. And I did not know that. But I don't say things like that. Chickens coming home to roost. Something coming back around. What's this energy here with this? We have the Strength card here with the Empress. See, this Empress is stronger than this this King of Wands. So they're trying to get them an Empress, but they don't have what it takes to keep an Empress because of their ways. There's something about their ways that it's not going to work. It's not going to work. No, no, no. See, they think they're going to hide that? That's not going to work. Okay? It's something here about this wand. I don't know if it's anger. It's something here about the fire that they trying to hide, or it's their motives, or, you know, what gets them up in the morning. You get what I'm saying? It's something here they trying to hide. They trying to hide that shit. They trying to hide that shit. Nah, they're not going to be able to hide that. What's this energy here with this? What is it?
Chiron Intuition.
What is this here? We have the 5 of Swords energy. See, they don't even like them. They don't like this Empress because the Empress is strong. So they're trying to get an Empress, but they can't keep an Empress. And then the Empress is going to be stronger. So that's going to piss this person off. It's just going to defeat the whole fucking purpose. You're going to, like, this King of Wands is going to exactly see the reason why something is not going to, they're just going to see it in their face. They thought they could override something, but they're not ready. They haven't learned their lesson. That's like going to Algebra 3 and you ain't even taken Algebra 1. You haven't passed that class. So how you going to jump over 2 and then go to 3? It's something here that shit don't make no sense. It doesn't make no sense how they're trying to get an Empress. You going to blame the Empress. They're going to blame the Empress because they can't overpower the Empress. They're going to blame the Empress for being stronger. They're going to have a problem with that. And they're going to see exactly why the cycle, they haven't learned their lessons. The devil is right underneath the King of Wands. They have not learned their lessons. Not about no fucking relationship and their hidden motives that they think nobody can fucking see. Like an Empress is stupid out here. Okay? What is this energy here? They want a whole Empress. They don't even know what the fuck. Look. What's this energy here? We have justice here. Okay? However the scales need to balance, that's just how it's going to have to balance. Let me get something here with this justice. What's going on with justice? What's happening here? And we got the Fool card. So somebody going to have to try again in another direction. They're going to have to do something else. They're going to have to take a leap of faith in another direction because it's not going to work with the Empress and the Strength. The Strength overcomes everything, especially the devil. It's not going to work with the Empress. It's just not going to work. We have the Queen of Cups energy here. Yeah, that didn't work. They tried to do a Queen of Cups energy. That didn't work. They didn't get what they wanted, or somebody was too emotional. Somebody was too this and too that. So it just didn't fucking work. They want what they want, but they can't have what they want because they're not what they're trying to attract. If that makes sense. They're not. They're not. They're trying to attract, you know what I'm saying, like a 5-star meal or some shit, and they're like a 1. You can't do that. And they're trying to dress it up. Okay? They're trying to dress it up and shit. Nah, you can't dress that shit up. Not when we talking about real cycles. Real energy and shit like that. Real relationships. Real all that shit. Real shit happening here. They're going to have to deal with that. They're going to have to face why that's like they fucked that whole cycle up. That cycle is closing out and they haven't learned a damn thing. So it's like they're literally stuck. They got to go back around the cycle and they trying to do new shit and they can't do new shit. They're going to have the same fucking problems because they have not changed. It's just the same cycle. Y'all, let me get a few more cards. Let me get a few more from this deck. Let me get a few more here. We have the Chariot, Cancer energy here. Somebody moving forward. Somebody leaving something behind. That's probably the Empress. What is this energy here? Because the Empress is on a whole nother level. Okay, yeah, I told you. Look at that. The Empress would rather do anything else but to stay where the fuck this fake ass King of Wands. This King of Wands can't do nothing for nobody. The only reason they trying to attract somebody is because they old cycles where they used to get away with whatever. That old cycle is closing out. So they got to figure out what they're going to do. Okay? They got to figure out what they're going to do. They got to latch somebody. Nah, we not latching anything. We breaking all binds around here. Okay? They not latching any fucking thing. We going to make sure they don't latch anything. Get that shit yourself. We have the King of Swords energy here. What about this King of Swords? What about this King of Swords? Tell me about this King of Swords. And we have the 5 of Wands energy here. Somebody here, woo, and we got the Star. So somebody here was put here to I don't know, say something here. Say something. It look like it's an argument here. Okay? It look like it's a fight of energy or something like that. It's going to be some type of issue. I don't know. Is it some type of signing something? Some type of legal matter? It's going to, this shit right here, I feel like whatever this King of Swords going to try to come with, because, you know, they can manipulate too. You know, they know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? They know how to think. They be a few steps ahead and shit like that. But once again, that's not going to work with the Empress and the Strength card. Even this shit right here. Somebody trying to bring something, perhaps against the Star. That's not going to work. Aquarius energy here. Let me get another deck. Let me get another deck. What is this energy?
Chiron Intuition.
We have the 6 of Pentacles. Let me get something with this 6 of Pentacles. You get what you put out there. And we have the 5 of Wands energy. Yeah, it's somebody giving it back. So they're not used to that. They're not used to that. And their energy is going to start to come out. Because they're not going to have it their way. They're not going to have this Empress how they want to have this Empress because this Empress knows they're Empress. So it's not going to work like that. It's either going to work like how the Empress say it's going to work, or it's just not going to work. And the King of Wands, they didn't learn that lesson. They don't understand that. Okay, especially because it looks like they're in a crisis, so they can't be picky and choosy and all that kind of shit, right? Well, you got the right fucking one. Okay, because it looked like the Empress is a lot stronger than this King of Wands thought they were. Okay, so while they're over there thinking that they're going to get away with something, this Empress knows just what to do to fire it on up. And it's going to expose whatever the fuck they're hiding. It's going to expose it. Because I'm telling you, it goes 6 of Pentacles and 5 of Wands. It's right there with the Empress. The Empress knows how to throw it right back. They know how to give that energy right back. King of Swords think they slick with that 5 of Wands shit right there. Yeah, they think they are, but no. They're not. The Empress knows all them games. Yeah, Magician. The Empress knows the game. Yeah, Knight of Sword. The Empress knows the game. They know how to throw it right back. It could be a verbal thing. It could be a mental thing, a mind thing. I'm telling you, this King of Wands, what they want, they can't have it because they're not equipped for it. They're not able to get it. They're not able to keep it. They might be able to get it, but they're not able to keep it. They're going to be exposed, okay? Because the Empress is not going to let up. The Empress is very, very strong. So they chose the right one. They chose the right one, okay? What is this energy here with this? Yeah, death. Right there. I'm telling you. And the Tower. So they already know. And the 10 of Wands. Yeah, they're going to blow up. Somebody going to blow the fuck up because they're not going to be able to take it. They can't take it. They can't fucking take it. Ooh. Y'all don't know how sometimes King of Wands, they can't stand the Empress. They can't stand them. They can't. Y'all don't know. I'm not trying to say nothing. I'm not trying to say it. I'm not trying to start no shit. Okay? But sometimes these masculine energies, they don't like feminine energies. They don't like that shit. They want to be with them and shit like that. They want to be close with them and shit like that. They want to have kids and shit. They want to control them and shit. But they really don't like them like that. Okay? Because they really be strong. They really be getting under the King of Wands skin and shit like that. And the King of Wands feel like they supposed to be the strongest one. They're not even the fucking Emperor. But they feel like they supposed to be the strongest one. They supposed to be everything. But the Empress is a lot stronger. She has the Strength card. And the King of Wands has the Devil. So y'all tell me. They don't like this Empress. They don't. But because they're an Empress, they're trying to deal with it because they're in a fucked up situation and they want to be in a better situation. And they feel like this Empress is the only way they'll have that. Okay? So they're going to try to hold their tongue, but it's not going to work that long. It's not. It's not. You know, time is a funny thing. Look at this Tower and this 10 of Wands. I'm laughing because I already know how it is. People are going to try to hold it back, but you're not going to be able to hold it back that much because the Empress is not going to stop because she's an Empress. She's going to bring it out. She's going to bring it out because she's not going to deal with that devil shit. She's not going to deal with the toxicity. She's not going to deal with this. She's not going to deal with that. If you're not an emperor, you ain't got your own. You ain't got it together. Your mind, your physical, your everything together. You shouldn't have even applied. But somebody thought they was going to get away with some shit. They thought this was their way to have some type of good life because that's what I think it is. The old life is done. Somebody's trying to get that good life, but they can't take it. They really can't take it. But they'll see. They could watch this reading all fucking day. They still going to get tired of the Empress stomping that ass. They're going to get tired. Yeah, 7 of Wands energy. They're going to get tired. They're going to get tired. What's this energy here with this? What is this energy?
Chiron Intuition.
Because the Empress is not going to deal with it. We have Temperance energy here. Sagittarius here. Yeah, 7 of Wands and then a Temperance. Somebody here is not going to let up. Somebody here is going to stay on their path. They're going to stay balanced. They're not going to let this King of Wands do any fucking thing. This is so weird. It's like they got 2 different things going on is what I'm getting. Like the King of Wands got a whole plan in their head that they're trying to do. And the Empress is just trying to be the Empress. That's all the Empress is trying to do. You know, an Emperor wouldn't even have no plan, no plot, no scheme. They would just let the Empress be the Empress and the Emperor be the Emperor. But this King of Wands is not on that level. See, that's what they don't seem to understand. Like I said, they could watch this reading 10 times, 100 times. They will never understand that shit. Even if I'm telling them to their face, they will never fucking understand that shit. They're going to live and it's going to eat their ass up longer and longer and longer until they blow the fuck up because they have not learned the lessons here. They have not learned the lessons. They still feel the fire. Okay, they still feel the anger. They still feel something about the Empress being the Empress and not needing them at all. They still feel some type of way about that. You shouldn't feel no type of way about that, but you're going to feel some type of way about that because that's just how you're built. What's this energy here? Oh, we reading today. Shit, yeah. Ace of Wands energy. Yeah, I threw the cards. Ace of Wands and the World card here. Man, let me get something from the ancestors. Let me get something from the ancestors. Because the World card was the first card out here. And it just literally just popped out with the Ace of Wands. What is this energy here with this? Yeah, we got the 7 of Sword energy here. None of that conniving ass, fake, manipulative, deceitful, none of that shit. What's this energy here? You don't need none of it. And we got the Ace of Pentacles. That's all they want. They just want a piece of pie. That's all they wanted. And you see that penny right there? Yeah, they wanted a piece of pie. That's all the fuck they want. They want to be an emperor here. They're really not the emperor. They're really not the emperor. But they want to look like it. But they're really not that. They're really not that. It's not an outer thing. It's an inner thing. Okay? Matter of fact, it's not even an inner thing. It's a motherfucking outer world kind of thing. They don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Good. What's this energy here with this? Shit, it don't matter how many books you read. The Empress is going to eat your ass up because she going to be the Empress and you going to be a hating ass person that is closing. Your cycles is closing and you wasn't ready. And now your ass is stuck and you trying to figure out what you're going to do and you going to pick the right one. Okay, it says manifestation. This is what they brought to themselves. It also says composure here. Composure and do the work. Oh, yes, they're going to have to deal with it. They just going to have to deal with it. They just going to have to deal with it. They just going to have to deal with it. It's going to get done one way or another. Okay? Whether it's the Empress eating their ass up or it's somebody else eating their ass up. If they think they're going to use somebody, you're going to use the right fucking one that's going to eat your ass up. Okay? For trying to use them. But okay, I'm going to leave it right here.
Chiron Intuition.
If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it because it is how we get the messages out in order to elevate the collective. I love you guys, and I'll be back with another reading later. Bye.